Have you ever felt stuck in the same cycles, repeating the same frustrations and struggles no matter how hard you try to move forward? What if the key to breaking free wasn't out there in the world, but right here within you? Hi, I'm Mark Roach, and I want to welcome you to my Transcendent channel, your go-to space for practical inspiration and guidance on your personal growth and transformation. My goal here is simple: to help everyday people uncover their fullest potential by exploring insights and uncover their fullest potential by exploring these insights and giving you some tools that create lasting inner change. Today, we're going to talk about the journey of self-transformation inspired by teachings of Maurice Nicoll and G.I. Gurdjieff. Together, let's explore, see what it means to truly transform from within, how to confront the challenges on that path, and how this process unlocks a deeper, more meaningful and lasting way of living. Transformation, as Nicoll and Gurdjieff taught, isn't about tweaking the edges of your life. It's not about just setting goals and changing behaviors. It's far deeper than that. Nicoll explained that transformation is a shift in your level of being. He said a higher level of being lies immediately above all of us at this very moment. This means our potential isn't something we must chase or acquire. It's already within us, waiting to be uncovered. But for this to happen, we must do the inner work. The first step of transformation starts with an awakening, not the dramatic kind that we see in movies, but something quieter, more subtle, and deeply personal. Awakening begins by understanding the truth of where we are now. Nicoll pointed out that we take ourselves as solid and unified, but that's an illusion. He explained man is not one, but many. Many think back to just a single day in your own life. How many different versions of you showed up? There's part of you that feels motivated and capable, and then there's part that doubts and worries. Maybe there's another part that gets short-tempered and impatient, and yet another that dreams of better things. These layers don't all agree with each other, and sometimes they pull us in different directions. The first realization of this truth is often uncomfortable, but it's also the key to real change. Nicoll and Gurdjieff taught that most of us live mechanically, reacting to life's patterns without questioning them. For example, someone might criticize you, and your anger sparks immediately. It's as though it's outside your control. Nicoll described this pattern as being asleep, moving through life in such a way that events control us rather than us shaping our experience of them. It's bittersweet because although this can feel limiting, it also holds remarkable potential. Why? Because it means we can wake up. How do we wake up? Nicoll and Gurdjieff emphasized the need for self-observation. This is the act of watching yourself without judgment. It's about noticing your thoughts and feelings and reactions as they unfold. Nicoll expressed it simply: you cannot change what you do not observe. This means being present enough to catch those moments when the automatic mechanical reactions take over. When someone upsets you, when you feel overwhelmed, or even when joy arises out of nowhere, pause for a moment, observe it. Recognize that these reactions are not you. Commonly, they're coming from some programmed reaction. This is the start of transformation. This practice is called the first conscious shock. This is the deliberate effort to disrupt our mechanical ways of reacting and begin choosing consciously instead. For example, imagine a situation where you feel dismissed or unacknowledged. Normally, the reaction might involve withdrawal, frustration, or hurt. But with the first conscious shock, you pause before the reaction takes over. You notice the emotion rising, but instead of identifying with it, you observe it. And it's as though you're watching yourself from the outside. This moment of separation creates tremendous freedom, allowing you to act from a higher part of yourself rather than from automatic patterns. One challenge in this process is our strong tendency to identify with our personality. Personality, as Nicoll explained, is the outer layer we've constructed through life. It's made up of habits, roles, and beliefs we've accumulated along the way. For example, you might think I'm always impatient or I'm always messing things up. These are not truths about who you are. They're patterns of personality. Nicoll described essence as the deeper, truer part of us buried beneath these layers. Awakening to essence is what true transformation is about. Another challenge is what Nicoll called the hypnotism of the senses. It's easy to become absorbed in external events and appearances that we forget to look inward. Teachings tell us that life, as we experience it, isn't solid or fixed. It's the impressions we take in that shape our reality. Nicoll wrote, quote, "Life is impressions. You cannot change life, but you can change the way impressions fall on you," end quote. This means focusing less on what happens and more on how you process and interpret what happens. When you begin transforming impressions, your relationship with life transforms along with it. But real transformation takes time and effort. Nicoll reminds us, quote, "Awakening takes a very long time, and all the first stages of the work are about gradually awakening," end quote. It's not about rushing or being perfect, but about choosing to reset over and over again. Each time you observe a reaction, each time you pause and separate from it, you're practicing transformation. And the rewards, well, they're profound. Even small changes in how we process impressions can ripple out, leading to a more peaceful, meaningful, and balanced life. Nicoll explained, through self-remembering, life becomes meaningful in ways you had never perceived. When we stop seeing life as something external and start working within, every moment becomes an opportunity for growth. To summarize this, the journey of inner transformation begins by seeing ourselves as we are, not as a single fixed identity, but as a collection of patterns, thoughts, and reactions. By observing these without judgment, we create the space to let them change. The first conscious shock allows us to pause and consciously transform how impressions shape us. While this work is ongoing and takes time, it ultimately helps us uncover our essence, the deeper part of us that's more connected, authentic, and alive. Thanks for walking with me today on this exploration of inner transformation and the processes involved. Remember, this is not a race. It's an unfolding, one step at a time. Each moment of observation, each effort to pause brings you closer to a life of freedom, clarity, and purpose. My mission here is on this channel is to make these teachings accessible, practical, so that together we can grow and deepen our understanding of what it means to live fully. Stay connected here for more insights, tools, and hopefully some encouragement on your journey, on your personal growth journey. Wherever you are right now, know that the potential for something extraordinary does lie within you. Best wishes on your powerful and courageous path forward. I'm Mark Roach. This is Transcendent.